everybody, it's me, Bling, and today I'm going to be going over the exact explanations and size of maps in Minecraft Pocket Edition, and this also applies to not just PE. Gosh, I can't speak today. Not just PE, but also PC and other, I don't know if it's Xbox and PlayStation and Wii U as well, but I'm not sure. So, first, you probably all have used the standard map. This isn't a large size whatsoever. This explosion crater is like sort of like an example. So, it's not that big. It's large, but it's not huge. And it shows up pretty well on this map. Sizable. And then on the next map, it's pretty small. This is a tier 2 map. I'll be showing you how exactly to make each individual tier of map next. And then this is the third tier. It looks like a square and it's super tiny. And then up on this one, the fourth tier, I haven't even finished filling this in, and that took me about half an hour to do. I'll show you a good technique if you're in creative and you just want to fill in a map, or if you're in survival and you want to fill in a map. So basically, that's really, 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 really zoomed out. So it's like, it's huge. It's just huge. It's just huge. So if you don't know already, this is how you make an expanded map. So what you have to do first is put your paper come on. The paper, put your paper around it. Put your map in the middle. But it already has to be like a made map, so then you just put that in the middle and then craft it, but I don't want to, so yeah. That's basically, and then you can keep doing that, so you craft it, you get the first one, then you just put it back in the middle for 4 times if you want to get the hugest map ever. That's not even a word, but okay. The biggest map ever. So, pretty simple crafting recipe. Not too hard to get. I believe it is going to be 17 total paper, which equates to, I would just get about 5. I would get 6 sugarcane if you want to do the second tier of map. So yeah, because it's going to be 9 plus 8, which is 17. So yeah, about 6 sugarcane, because 6 times 3 is 18. So boom, math for you today. So each individual map has like a slight difference. It keeps ramping up. This one's pretty big, but this one is just so huge, and it took me so long to try and to fill in that amount. So I'm going to show you a quick technique on how to fill it in. So this map is like connected with an HDMI, invisible HDMI, wireless HDMI cord to that, or any sort of cord at all. So it will update automatically. So it's like you don't have to put that map back in. So what I did the first time, just to get up pretty high, if you don't know, a good technique if you just want to soar straight up pretty far, I use this in the end sometimes, is what you do is you get the end crystals, and you put them on a bunch of obsidian or a bedrock, and then you just like hit one and it explodes and you go up pretty high. Or mine carts, lighting off of loads of TNT mine carts also works, but they get you pretty high pretty quickly, but not as high as you can go while you're flying, obviously, because you can fly up forever and ever and ever and ever and ever until you like lose track of all existing things except for the sun, the cloud, not the clouds, just the sun, and you still don't go to space. And it makes no sense, but that's Minecraft for you. So what I did is I got up really high, got some elytra. This is like for creative, obviously, because you can't fly in survival. Duh. So I got it pretty high, sizable. I couldn't even see the clouds. And then I aimed my little pointer in a direction, and I just flew with my elytra. And that's probably, and just great. It's raining above the clouds. That was only a short period of time. Am I doing the gliding? Nope, I'm not. Whoops. Well, that was a total fail for you, but you get the idea. You just fly straight up, and then you can come back down. And I'm getting splotches of rain for some. Oh, because I'm going through desert. Okay, that makes sense. And then I just fly around. This took me a while to get that part, because I was just messing around. I wasn't really trying to. It actually goes pretty quickly if you're in creative. Now, for survival, that's a totally different story, because you have to walk to get there, unless you have elytra. Still, that's going to be pretty difficult, because maximum building height. So I'm going to drift back down into my little miserable little hole here. So, basically, what you're going to want to do is, for survival that is you're going to want, if you have time, and you're not just doing this for fun, or like a speed run or anything, go to the end, get elytra. That's going to be super difficult. It's going to take you absolutely forever. But if you have the odd task of filling in a 4/4 map, like the scale, obviously, you're probably going to need elytra. And then get some sort of launcher with blast-resistant armor, diamond, or just pile up and put a ladder. That also works pretty well. So, that, and then just walking. That's your best bet. Get loads of food and your map, and just run. Put it on, like, peaceful or something, and just run. Get a boat, too. That could be, because you move. A boat and a horse would be helpful. Boat is easy. All you need is wood and a wood shovel. Whack you with a wood shovel. Actually, it's just, technically, you should need 2, but you only need 1. So, that's 5 wood and a shovel, a wooden shovel. And then you can paddle a lot faster than you can sprint. So that's a good technique there if you want to do that. Or if you got a saddle for some reason pretty quickly, if you just saw a surface dungeon or something, and you grab the saddle and find a really fast horse, find the fastest horse you can find, because they do have different speeds, and then you can definitely have a better chance of going over land. You can fit a horse in a boat, I think. Yeah, you gotta be able to. So you can fit your horse in your boat, so that would definitely be helpful, because you can jump a lot higher. I think it's up to 4 or 5 blocks with horses, so you can definitely get that sprint jumping going if you got good enough on your wheel. I don't know, just jumping on a horse is not like normal jumping. You probably know that though. So I will stop talking about it. So basically that wraps most of this up. If you want to know the seed, I will definitely put it in the description below. Mesa, because yeah, mesas are awesome. So I'm gonna be starting. I have a another world going. Had it up when I was sick, and a few days after. I am now totally fine. That's my excuse for not uploading, because I was sick for 3 or 4 days. 3 days. So yeah, that's basically it for this episode, guys. If you want to know the seed, yep, again, that'll be in the description. And any other information that you might want to know about my channel and stuff, I'm also going to be posting like a copy and pasting in a bio now soon. So, yep, just click my face, click it, it's totally worth it. I will also be leaving the gift card giveaway links in the description if you want to learn about that. It's definitely awesome. So, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Click my face, it's totally worth it.